What's going on, you guys? I hope this video is finding you guys happy and healthy. I'm so excited because I'm going to share with you everything that we got for our road trip, which we are going to leave in about 2 hours from now. Everything that we got in terms of groceries for our trip. So we're leaving today. Today's Monday afternoon, and then we're going to be arriving in California Thursday evening on the later side. So we're going to take about 4 days to drive down there, and the reason why we're driving down there is to take Yuma, our puppy, to introduce him to our family because they haven't met him yet and they want to see him. So we're driving down for Christmas and then we're actually flying back. But for our road trip down there, we really wanted to eat healthy, stay on track with our healthy eating, and save money. That's the other big thing, is road trips can be so expensive if you eat out for every meal. And so we do have some tips and tricks to save money and eat healthy along the way. So let me show you what we got. Welcome back to my channel, by the way. And if you're brand new here, welcome. I upload 1 or 2 videos a week all about living healthy. And this kind of a video is so fun for me. But let me show you what we got. So most of the stuff is from Trader Joe's and some of it is from Costco. So I'll point out which is from which. We are bringing most of our meals. I think we have 1 breakfast, 1 dinner, and 1 lunch we'll eat out. But the rest of the 4 days, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, we're gonna bring with us. All right, so first things first, this bag is like a farmer's market like fabric bag, and I'm gonna leave it down in California so we don't have to pack it back in our bags to fly back. Josh had the brilliant idea of putting a bunch of spices in here that we normally use to saute our vegetables and cook our meat with. So there's salt, pepper, onion powder, and garlic powder in here, just a mixture of it, just in case like our Airbnbs that we're staying at doesn't have really the spices that we want. Josh and I are coffee lovers, and actually we're probably just coffee addicts because we cannot go a morning without our coffee. So we have instant coffee. This brand is really nice. Whole Foods sells it, and then Fred Meyer, our grocery store that's by our house, also sells it. A little bit on the pricey side, but I really like this instant coffee. It doesn't taste like instant coffee. It's really high quality, organic, fair trade. Organic, fair trade coffee. This is just regular ground coffee in case we happen to find a coffee maker somewhere, like at one of our Airbnbs that we stay at. But if there's no coffee maker, we get instant coffee, and we bought mugs to bring with us, so we don't have to worry about a Starbucks run or finding coffee on the road. We can just make our own coffee, whether it's instant, whether it's brewed, and put it in here, and we are good to go for the road. Oh, and then we have this little, we're gonna bring this little plastic container because, as you'll see later, Josh bought me some blueberries and he's like, oh, you just put the blueberries in here and it's easier to rinse them off. But in this container, I just put a little scooper for the coffee. So healthy snacks along the road. So you guys know I love my persimmons. They're still in season. Love these things. So this is my favorite brand of bread, Ezekiel bread. It's sprouted, whole grain. Ingredients are all wholesome. So we like toast in the morning sometimes. I like protein bars in the morning. We're not big breakfast people, but this is kind of like a backup in case we want to eat some breakfast. We want to cook like a breakfast sandwich or just put some butter on a piece of toast before we leave. So yeah, this is a great thing to bring on the road, just a loaf of bread, because you can do a lot of things with it. I asked Josh, I was like, should I just bring half of the loaf? And we're gonna be gone for 10 days. He's like, no, might as well bring the whole loaf, because then it'll last us all 10 days, even when we're down in California. Because what if like we don't like the food around the area or whatever, and this is a nice backup plan. High protein, very healthy snack if you're a meat eater. Chomps, you guys know I love this brand. I got this from Costco. Really good prices on Chomps at Costco. Better than any other store. Trader Joe's does sell these, but they're more expensive, so I got them in bulk. This is a really nice, like, high protein, low carb snack, especially when you're on the road just sitting. You don't really want high carb anything. Oh, the best snack in the world. We love our plantain chips. These are from Costco, of course, and we're just bringing the whole bag just in case we want it to last the whole trip. Another low carb, high protein, super tasty snack. Got these from Costco. So I just did a Costco haul in my last video, so I'll link that one down below. I showed all these items in that Costco haul. These are so delicious. This brand, Wild, prides themselves on good ingredients, and their meat is sourced responsibly. So these chips are like chicken chips. They taste just like potato chips, but they're low carb, high protein. Pistachio nuts, because Josh loves pistachios. I love pistachios, but I'll eat any type of nut. But these are one of the nuts that he'll eat. So of course, low carb, high protein, higher in fat, but that's fine. So most of the snacks I try to bring are low carb, because if you're just sitting on the road, you don't want high sugary foods, and you don't want foods that'll make you feel bad. So very nutrient dense foods. Okay, so these keto bars are high protein, low carb, no sugar bars. I show these in my Costco haul also. And I really find these super delicious, and I don't think they taste low sugar, low carb. They're very tasty. So these are a good snack on the road, or a good, I think I'll have these for breakfast. So that's a good breakfast option. And then I just threw a bunch of trash bags in that bag just for like trash, just so that we can keep our space clean in the car. Another thing that we're bringing are just Nalgene water bottles, because we're gonna try to save money on bottled water. There's so many like fountains around now and water purifiers. I feel like we could find water on the road and fill up our Nalgene bottles. Yep, okay, we have lots of chews for him. So we're worried about Yuma getting bored on the road and getting like super hyper in the car, and we need to keep him busy. He'll probably be fine, but we don't really know. So chews for him, a horn chew for him, doggy treats from Trader Joe's. He loves these salmon chews. More treats, more chews, more chews. Okay, finally getting to our stuff. All right, almond butter. We can put this on our bread, and Yuma loves almond butter, so that would be a nice treat for him at night. Most grocery stores sell these by now. These are already cooked rice packets. If you're on the road, on the go, these are so convenient. They're already cooked. You just have to heat them up in a microwave or a pan or whatever you have around, and they're already cooked, so it's awesome. So this will be a dinner option. Stevia packets, because Josh needs his coffee sweet. I hate sweet coffee, but we'll bring this with us too. I don't know if this is unfortunate or not, but Josh and I do enjoy an alcoholic beverage, especially if we're on vacation, and alcohol on the road is so expensive. It can be triple the price. So we're bringing our own alcohol. These little wines, canned wines, little box wines are really convenient for the road, and there's like several servings in this. Josh is an IPA drinker, so got a box of IPAs. Okay, this is a vodka seltzer. I do like vodka seltzers. I like any seltzer, actually. I'm not really that picky. So love our Spindrifts. This is our favorite flavor. Well, I guess if we feel like having a little bit of whiskey, this is a great option. This is actually my favorite whiskey brand. Lots of dog food. We are still soaking his dry food in broth, and he really likes beef broth over chicken broth. So we're bringing 3 of these to last the whole trip. Another pro tip is we generally get a cooler for our road trips. We normally get our cooler at Costco, but Costco didn't have any. And the reason why is because you can return the cooler to Costco after you use it, and they'll give you your full refund back. Walmart will do the same thing. So we got a cooler from Walmart. This is perfect size, has a handle with rollers, so you can roll it around, which is perfect. Yeah, so Walmart will do the same thing. They will let you return the cooler and give you your full money back. You just have to be really careful with it, make sure you don't damage it, but after you use it, you can just bring it back to them. So just have to keep the receipt though. Costco, you don't have to have a receipt to return things. They'll just take it back from you, because all of the information, all of the things that you've bought in the past will be on your credit card. Let's get to the cold items that we're bringing. All the stuff that we're bringing is from Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's is so good at making prepackaged meals that are like really handy on the go for lunches, even for dinners. First of all, kombuchas from Trader Joe's. Really good price at Trader Joe's. My favorite brand of kombuchas. Probiotics, really good for you on the road. Helps regulate digestion. My organic blueberries I was telling you guys about. One of our dinners, probably have this with the rice I just showed you. Marinated season, so whatever oven we find, or even a pan, you can cook it in. Very easy to cook up. Really nice option to have wraps on the road. Lower on the calorie side, but it will fill you up. High in proteins. These are super healthy on the road. Already made salad options, and these aren't gonna get soggy because the dressing's already in its own package, along with a lot of the toppings, so that's kind of nice. My fridge is mad at me because it's open. Half and half for our coffee. These are chicken sausage burritos, which look amazing. Carrots and cucumber for our veggies and fiber and nutrition. We really like broccoli for dinner, so got 2 bags for maybe 2 separate meals or even 1 meal combined. These are for Yuma. He has an egg for breakfast every morning, so this will last our full trip. Guess who these are for? You guessed it, Yuma. We got some organic chicken breast from Trader Joe's. Nice for sandwiches. We're bringing that bread, like I said, so very convenient option. And we got 3 more salads. These 2 are the same. These are the Greek salads and Harvest chicken salad. So this looks really tasty too. I just love their salads. So convenient, so healthy. We are gonna be bringing these for the road because I don't know, it's a really nice snack if you have a sweet tooth. From Costco, by the way. That's it for the cold items. Let the packing begin. Put everything back in their bags. Even if you aren't planning on making most of your meals yourself, and maybe you don't want to bring this much food for your road trip, my top 3 tips would be bring your own water bottles, because that will save you a ton of money on bottled water. If you can, bring your own coffee mugs if you're a coffee drinker or a tea drinker, and bring your own coffee if you know you're staying at places with coffee makers or like an Airbnb. And then always bring healthy snacks. That is so huge. Snacks can cost so much money. And then if you have to skip a meal meal. At least you'll have some food with you. I'm so excited. So excited. I'm just now getting excited because I was so overwhelmed with all the packing and everything I had to do to get ready for this road trip. Yuma's at the vet getting his physical done, so he's cleared to fly in 10 days back here from California. For those of you who are wondering, we are renting a car up here, driving down to California, leaving the rental car in California, and then flying back. And the reason we're doing that is we don't have that much time to drive back, and we want to bring Yuma with us. We thought it'd be fun to drive down there and see Crater Lake and see a couple sites that we haven't seen before driving down. But also we didn't want him to be too traumatized flying there. If he is traumatized with flying, at least he's flying back and we're already going to be at home. So that was kind of the thinking behind our trip to California and why we're driving there and flying back. So I will be vlogging our road trip down to California, and I'm kind of centering the vlog around like how we stay healthy on the road, how I still work out on the road. It's gonna be a little bit tricky because, well, it's gonna be snowing for one, but then two, we have Yuma, so the driving is gonna be a lot. So today we're just driving 3 hours to our first destination, but then, and tomorrow will only be like a 3 or 4 hour drive to Crater Lake. But after that, the 2 more days we have ahead of us is 8 hours each of driving, and it's gonna be tricky with Yuma, and I'd have to probably get up super early to get a 15-minute workout in, and then we still have to walk him. So anyways, I'm gonna bring you along with us and you get to see how I stay healthy on a road trip. And then I'll probably do a little bit of vlogging in California. I'm not sure. I also wanna be in the moment and enjoy our family and friends that we haven't seen for a very long time. Josh has not seen his family since pre-COVID. All right, that's it. Happy holidays, and give this video a like if you liked it because it really helps support my channel. And always remember to be kind to yourself.